What's up YouTube? Dan from D-Burg Skate here, and today I'm going to be showing you all a skate park that I haven't really skated before. I came here yesterday for the first time ever to scope it out, and today I'm going to be skating it again. This is the Compo Beach Skatepark in Westport, Connecticut. Came down here yesterday because my grandma actually lives in this town, so scoped it out. And I actually work in Westport. That's where my job is located when I go in person, so there's a skate park about 10 minutes away along the beach. And that's where I am right now. It's about 5 o'clock on a Monday. It's after work, and I'm gonna go skate, but first, I'm gonna show you all the park. All right, so here is a full view of the park. Pretty big park, lots of great variety overall. But let's take a closer look because some of it is subpar, but some of it's great. Some of it is great, so let's take a look. So getting into the fence here. Nice little street section towards the right. First, I'm going to show you all the best parts of the park. And it all starts here with a flat ground section. Not all parks have a nice flat ground area designated, so this is really nice. And they got a janky little 5-stair over there with a handrail. And the best part of the park, though, is the mini ramp. It's right here, and I'm going to show it to you all right now. So this mini ramp is somewhere between like 3 to 4 feet. Can't really tell, to be quite honest. The coping sticks out quite a bit, so very good for practicing those lock-ins. It is a little thin overall, but other than that, this mini ramp is great. This is where I spent most of my time skating the park, and this is where all my clips came from. So any clips you're going to see at the end of this video were all from the mini ramp. So this is the best part of the park in my opinion, but the rest of the park is pretty substantial. There's a lot going on over here, so let's get right into it. Here's a street section, lots of boxes and variety, and all along the edges you have a nice variety of quarter pipes over here. You have a wall right here. You've got a variety of different sizes of quarter pipes right next to the wall. You've got a bank over there as well. And over at the very end is this really mellow quarter pipe that's probably great for learning new tricks. So this wall of quarter pipes over here is great because it ensures that the park has nice flow, gives you an opportunity to drop in and get speed to hit all the different street features. So over on the left side of the park, you have this fun box over here. You've got some nice hips to work with for flip tricks and a pretty big hubba. This thing is pretty tall and thin. Not the most tempting to hit in my opinion, but yeah, for all you diehard street skaters, that's a good feature for you. Over here is another pyramid hip with a rail. So overall, lots of pyramids at this park. If you like doing flip tricks on a pyramid, this is your place. Down rail over here. And here are some stairs that are not made to be skated as stairs. As you can see, there is no runway, so they're supposed to be skated as ledges, I guess. But yeah, no run up. You can't skate those as stairs at all. But that's about it for this part. So those are your hips over there on that side of the park. And then coming over here on the right side of the park, you have this other box type feature. You could definitely get some nice air on that or pump up and down it to get more speed to hit the obstacles that are further down the park. Then if that wasn't enough in terms of boxes and hips for you, the rest of the park is filled with these types of things. But before I really get into this section of the street park, I do want to walk over to the 6-foot mini ramp. Now on the way over here, you have this little table here, and then you got this little curb right here. But yeah, here's the 6-foot mini ramp. This thing's a monster. And walking right up to it, you have this handrail here. Honestly, it's a little sketch if you ask me. I don't know who is skating this thing, to be honest, but who knows? I could definitely see someone ripping a nice board slide about halfway down it, but to skate the whole handrail, that's a bit much with this lack of run up here. We're up on top of the 6-foot mini ramp now. This thing is great. The only issues I do have with this mini ramp is that there is a lack of coping. There's not a lot of it, and the transition is a little awkward. There's not a lot of space between the two ramps, and the way it transitions from being not steep to steep is just a little awkward in my opinion. But it skates great. I definitely got a few runs on it, and I had some fun, so it was good. Just a little bit janky. Right by the mini ramp are these other obstacles that they just need to be placed. Bench looks pretty fun. The kicker looks pretty fun. Now I'm going to show you all the rest of the street section of the park. Over on the other side of the mini ramp, you have this massive quarter pipe here, probably pushing 7 feet. And then here's another kicker that's out of place. But overall, that quarter pipe will give you plenty of speed to pump off of, to flow on, or to drop into to hit these other obstacles. There's this little mani pad right here.
Another what looks to be a mani pad, because this here is a ledge that has no coping. There is absolutely no coping here. So you could probably get it to grind, you could probably get it to slide, but it would be a force. I personally didn't even skate that. But that is the street section that this park had. You've got some janky ledges with a lack of coping and no shortage of things to just launch off of. Over on the left side is another little box type thing. Here you've got another massive hubba. This one's just super tall and thin. Once again, not very appealing to me to go and skate. I'm good, but yeah, I could imagine some people might really like skating something like this, but I'm going to pass on that. It's just very tall and very thin for no reason. But yeah, overall, this park is like that friend of yours that means well, but the outcome is not great. And now I'm going to explain to you all, and you're going to see it all play out as to why I do not come to this park.
But there's a couple of reasons I haven't really come to this park before, just because there's a lot of uncertainty. This is about 30 minutes or so out from my hometown, so to drive here and not be able to skate would be a big letdown. So when I came here, first time I ever came here, I was a little kid. I was too young to skate. I didn't have a proper skateboard helmet, and there were attendants working here during the summer that told us we couldn't skate there. So I've always been concerned that there'd be people working here, whatever, but it turns out you can get in and skate anytime here on the off season. But if you want to skate here during the summer, during the spring, you have to be rich. Or you have to live in Westport, which means you're probably rich. Because to pay for parking during the weekday here, if you're not a resident, it's $45 and $70 on a weekend, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's why I'm skating here today, and I'm gonna keep skating here until May 1st when they start checking for parking. My first impression of the park yesterday was that it is a little janky, a little worn up, but the mini ramp is well worth the trip, so let's go check it out. That's a joke. This place is a joke. I just pulled into the park and they're doing skate camp. There is 2 grown men there and 3 little kids from the Parks and Rec department. And for no reason, literally no reason, I can't skate there because they have the park reserved till 6:30. Yeah, that's just dumb. This park has been dumb the entirety of its existence. When I came here as a kid and they told me that I needed specifically a skateboard helmet, not a bike helmet, to go ride my skateboard in there, that's dumb, man. This place is dumb. But yeah, luckily I was here yesterday and I filmed the whole walkthrough of the park. So that I'll give to you guys. And I did film a couple runs, but only a couple runs. This is an absolute joke. This is a joke.